Yo, we back with another one, man. Okay. So shout out to Officer Tatum, because I see this video he did. He did this interview. This was live or a conference. And apparently he dismantled this Hamas support and exposed her hate for Israel. So I really want to see this. Because I want to see what's said. Because usually when he get on, when Officer get on stage, man, somebody about to get ripped. I saw in the last one, somebody got ripped. So let's watch this, man. Let's see if it's good. If you haven't seen it already, you're about to see it. So.
Okay, do you believe that they should give the land back to the Palestinians?
Absolutely.
Okay, do you believe we should give the land back to the natives in America?
Ooh.
No? Are you going to say no?
This video is brought to you by TatumStore.com. TatumStore.com. Make sure you get the merch link in the description section. 30% off the entire store all the way through to Christmas. Also, if you feel like donating to the campaign that I'm doing for children whose parents are incarcerated, getting them a Christmas gift, a message from their incarcerated parent, and a Bible, if you want to participate in that, the link is in the description section. It's called the Angel Tree Campaign. 3,700 kids is my goal to support this year. We're already at like 2,200 or something like that. Like, subscribe to the channel. Y'all already know what to do. Let's get into this.
Now, I would like to come back to the subject of Palestine, and I'm sorry to say that I'm completely, I think you adopted a narrative that is completely biased.
Are you Palestinian?
No, absolutely not.
Are you Jewish?
No, I'm French.
Have you lived in Israel?
No,
Have you been in
but
Israel?
I do know history.
No, have you been in Israel?
Man, all right, go sit down, lady. Go sit down. You're just another person with a cause just for based off your feelings.
That's a question.
No.
Okay. So
But
I
will
want to get
just
a
tell
previous
you,
story.
I have a good knowledge of the.
So can you just tell me what you disagree with?
So I will just tell you. So when you say that the Hamas and people supporting Hamas are the ones who are in fact supporting Islamist Nazi, as they call them, it simply false. I will remind you.
Hold on. We need to be clear about this. You're saying that Palestinians in Gaza did not vote for Hamas to be their governing
It's not
body.
what I said.
No, I'm asking you. Go ahead.
I'm going to tell you that Hamas, who supported Hamas and who fought, because it's very important to
Did
be
the Palestinians in Gaza
accurate.
vote for Hamas?
It's very
No, wait a minute. Did the Palestinians in Gaza elect Hamas?
Yes, I will tell you something.
No, did you
But
say
you
yes?
need to be,
I'm gonna tell you something.
We can't just
Hold on, wait.
let me finish
Can
my
you answer that
statement.
question though?
They
Just answer the
did
question.
vote Hamas.
They voted Hamas. They elected Hamas as their leaders.
They did vote Hamas, and who supported Hamas? And that is in a recording. Netanyahu, the president, the prime minister, in a recording in 2019, he explained clearly in a cynical way that he wanted to favor Hamas. Why Hamas? Because Hamas is a very extremist group. To jeopardize the Fatah, the other group that is willing to find a political solution to the problem. And the reason they let money travel from Qatar through Israel to Hamas, in that way, if Hamas is in power, people vote for Hamas, they will never be able to create a Palestine state. In fact, the Fatah want is a political.
Okay, let me just jump in.
Who you going too long, lady?
My point was any of that. My point was that. Let me finish.
You have a very false narrative based on a false information.
Let me
Because
finish.
Muslims
It's your show.
and Jews and
Should I go sit down?
Christians
Ma'am, can you listen
lived
to me?
during centuries
Ma'am,
in
can you
peace.
listen to me?
And
Okay.
it's
Are you going to listen or are you going to talk?
I
can't hear you, bro.
Okay, what I'm saying is that wasn't my argument. My argument is rooted in facts. I made mention that they elected Hamas as their leader. Okay, they lead. Now they did a terrorist attack in Israel where they killed innocent people. You saw the videos, right? So you can go back and say this person did this and this and that. It doesn't change the fact that they flew into Israel. They flew. We only.
Apartheid in
how you get all the way from Israel and Hamas to South African apartheid? This woman just looking for whatever cause to fit the narrative that she has in her mind.
Apartheid in
It's
Israel.
right. Israel
No, it's
supported
not.
apartheid.
That's your
It
opinion.
supported apartheid.
There was a war that was fought, and one side lost and the other side won.
No.
Okay. Do you think that Palestine? Do you think that Israel should give back? What do you think Israel should do to Palestine? Give back
I
the land?
believe in two-state solutions, and Netanyahu doesn't want
Okay.
that.
Do you believe that they should give the land back to the Palestinians?
Absolutely.
Okay. Do you believe we should give the land back to the natives in America?
Ooh.
No? Or you just say no?
So where would we go?
What do you mean? Listen, ma'am. It's the same equivalence. There was a
They
war
lived
fought.
there for 1,000 years.
But
You
the
can't
Jews
show
were
up
there
and say-
first. The
They were
Jews were there
first.
first.
No,
Do
they
you
were
not
not
read
first.
the Bible?
The Bible.
The Bible is not real? You tell me. I went to
I'm a
Israel.
Christian,
I
so-
went to Israel.
Good.
If you're a Christian, you should go to Israel and see.
Yeah.
You're talking about, there is physical evidence of King Solomon, King David, the city of David in Jerusalem. They existed there. The Jews were there way before anybody else.
That's
Do you remember Abraham? Abraham.
Who was before? It was an empty land? The answer is no. And you can say it was in the Bible because the international law doesn't base its logic on what
It's
the
called
Bible
history,
says.
ma'am. You said history. The
The
Bible is a
history,
historical
there were
document.
Canaanites. Were there Canaanites before Abraham?
Okay, do you know in Jerusalem at the Temple Mount, right? There was a temple there before there was a mosque. Am I true? Is that true or not?
Before that.
Was there a temple before there were a mosque?
Tell me, what do they do with the people who lived there for centuries?
What people?
We just kick them out?
What do we do
The
to the natives?
Palestinians.
What do we do to the natives in America? What do we do to them? What do we do to them?
We let them die?
We don't say let people die.
What do they do then?
They on a reservation. They can be a part.
They are in an open prison.
That's what you think.
2 million.
That's
It's
what you
not what I
think.
think. If you listen to former Tsar soldiers who said, "We are behaving like Nazis. I quit the country."
I can't respect anybody. She has all this information and all this opinion. You are in that support, right? But you never step foot on the land. That's like somebody saying, I'm in such support of Michelin tire. They should never have any. Michelin tire. Michelin tire is a great brand. I don't know why. And then, ma'am, what kind of tires you got on your Pirellis? Man, get out of here, man. Get.
Do you think that Hamas is right with what they did?
No.
No. But what is Hamas fighting? I want to just this last question. What is Hamas fighting?
Is a freedom group.
Freedom group?
Yes, they lived there for 20 years in prison.
So did they
What
do?
Tell me
Was
what
it
you
right?
do. You're in a 20 years prison. You have nothing to do with your time. What do you do?
So you saying they're right by what they did?
I don't say killing is a good thing.
Then what else
but
they
they
gonna
have no
do?
choice.
They had no choice.
They have no choice.
This is exactly what I think I'm going to finish. This is exactly what I'm saying. When people say we're pro-Palestinian, free Palestinians, they actually want to obliterate the Jews.
That's not true.
Hamas
The ones
believes what she
who behave
believes.
like Nazis, they are
Hamas believes what you
precisely
believe.
Israelis.
Hamas believe what you believe. They believe they're liberating the people.
Yes.
That's why they voted for
When
Hamas.
you're in prison
That's
for
what you
20
believe.
years, what do you do with your time?
You kill Israelis? Is that what you're saying?
You free yourself.
Okay, how do you free yourself?
What will you
How
say
do they free
during
themselves?
During the Nazi regime? If
All right, last point.
camps,
How do they
camps,
free themselves?
Concentration camps. Will you consider
How
people
do they free
breaking
themselves?
through their concentration camp as terrorists? Tell me.
How do they free themselves?
And terrorism is only Americans who
Okay,
label
thank
them
you.
terrorists.
I appreciate it.
Well, I don't know, man. I think this lady was focused more on ad hominem. I think I said that right. On just questions with questions. She wasn't looking to answer. It was just questions with questions. Me personally, I'm neutral on the stance. I would lean more towards kind of thing Israel because Jesus Christ, but I take neutral to a stance to those two countries in war because both of those countries have done wrong. The lineage of Christ Jesus is the only my connection to Israel. But what's going on, how those countries operate, I stepped out because after I saw I got some new information. I stepped back out of that arena. Me and Snap were both like, I'm not gonna say anything because I always made it look like one was right, one was wrong, one both were wrong. But one, I don't know. I can't really break that one down. I have not enough knowledge or full understanding of the two worlds. But I think I understand what Officer Tatum's stance was. And I say with her, she just came to question with question and question with question and go all the way to South Africa and go back to see if you can prove your point. But she didn't really prove anything, unfortunately. You stood up for 8 minutes strong, proving nothing. So emotions, and then you ain't been on the Israel land, so I can't even see what you're talking about. You ain't even been there. You haven't been to Israel, but you so strong on that standpoint. If you went to Israel, or if you went over there, would you think they would give you all that love that you're giving them? Like, do you think they would support you that you're not a Jew? But so I don't know, man. I just saying my opinion, man. I ain't judging, just saying. All right, but on the next one, man. Not like, comment, subscribe. Don't take a nosedive. Also subscribe to Officer Tatum's. We love watching Officer Tatum's channel. So we'll see you on the next one, man. Bye.